everyone, welcome back to Jake's Weird Weapons, the channel where we dive into the wildest, wackiest corners of military history. I'm Jake, and today we're rolling out something truly gigantic from Nazi Germany's drawing boards. Say hello to the Panzer VIII Maus. The Maus was a German super heavy tank from World War II, and let me tell you, this thing was an absolute beast. We're talking 188 tons of steel, heavier than some ships. It was so massive that over 10 meters long and 3.7 meters wide, it makes modern tanks look like toy cars. But what makes the Maus really weird isn't just its size. It's the fact that this tank was basically a mad scientist's fever dream on tracks. Picture this. A hulking boxy monster with armour so thick, up to 240 millimeters in places, that most Allied guns would just bounce off it like ping pong balls. It looked like someone stacked a bunker on top of a tractor and called it a day. And here's where it gets properly bonkers. The Maus had a massive 128mm gun, bigger than anything else on tanks at the time. This thing could punch through almost any armour from over a kilometre away. Oh, and just for fun, it had a secondary 75mm gun right next to it, because why not? Now you think a tank this huge would be tearing up battlefields, right? Nope. The Maus was so heavy it couldn't cross most bridges. It had to wade through rivers instead, with a snorkel system to keep the engine running underwater. Yet, this tank was a part submarine. The Maus never actually saw combat, which is probably for the best. Only 2 prototypes were built by 1944, and they were more like engineering stunts than practical weapons. The Germans were losing the war, and moving these giants around was a nightmare. They guzzled fuel like nobody's business, and crawled at just 20 kilometers per hour on a good day. So why build something this crazy? Well, late in the war, Hitler was obsessed with wonder weapons, big scary projects to turn the tide. The Maus was meant to be a rolling fortress, terrifying enemies just by existing. Spoiler! It didn't quite work out. One prototype got captured by the Soviets in 1945, and they slapped parts of both Maus tanks together to test it. That rebuilt Maus is still chilling in a museum in Russia today, like a dinosaur skeleton for tank nerds. So there you have it, the Panzer VIII Maus. Enormous, impractical, and totally nuts. A tank so weird it was more myth than machine. If you loved this dive into armoured absurdity, smash that like button, subscribe right now, or the Maus might just roll over your house. And drop a comment what the next weird weapon you want me to cover. Catch you in the next one. Bye!